Okay, here we are, ready with reveal number 708. This is 1954S plastic tube roll. We are going to get started here. Got a bunch of RPMs possible, got double dies possible in this, so we're going to have a great time with this roll. I guarantee it, even if we don't find anything, right? So here we go. Hello, Mickey Fur. Let's see what we have in this little bad boy right here. 1954S. And coin number one. Coin number one is for Sureg. So let's see what we have in here for Sureg. Not seeing anything with the date or mint mark right off. Got a little die chip on the corner of the 4 there on the inside of the crosslet. Hang on, folks. I have an important phone call. I'll be right back. You never know when the doctor will call you back. When you need stuff, right? All right, so let's keep looking. Hello, Russell. Good morning to you, or good afternoon. It's morning to some of us. Let's see what we have in God We Trust on this 1954S with Lincoln sent here. All right, nothing on that side. Let's check the reverse side. First 10 coins are going to get that treatment, just to see if there's anything in the roll that we need to slow down for. Otherwise, we can push right through them, and we got a big fingerprint on this one. Larry and his chocolate bar got a hold of this one. All right, that's for Sureg normal coin. Moving on now, coin number 2 will be Carl. And for Carl, well, I think we've got an RPM here. We do actually. Got a pretty nice RPM. I don't know which one this is. I'm unfamiliar with this one. But that's for Carl. It's a nice one. Sweet. Let me look it up real quick, just so I can get my P's and Q's straight on what this is. Somebody else will probably look it up faster than me, but I can't see it because I'm on my website right now. This one, it appears... Wow, it's not even in the first page. This one is number 11, I do believe. 1mm 11. Let me flip it around straight up and down. Yep, it is. So there's the listing, right? Boom, 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 right there. And let's check it out. It's going to be a later dice date than this, I do believe. So let's look up the late dice date markers for this. Well, that eventually had a large die chip inside the 9. Let's check these scratches right here and see if we have those. We don't yet. Let's check something else. What about those scratches? Probably not. We've got some scratches kind of like that, but not those. What's next? Scratches again. Scratches again. Let's look at front of the nose. No, they're not there. Do we have a permanent marker? There's a gouge on the A of America. That might be our answer. Okay, we got different die scratches, but no gouge like that. I don't think I have any permanent markers to use. Wait. Small die bump on the T, but that's not photographed. I do believe this is the same die. It's just going to be a later die state. Get this light set up right. There we go. Oh, you guys agree with me? I think we may have a wiener here. It's going to be before the die chip inside the 4, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure, because this looks earlier than the one I've got photographed there. I don't know. That's my thought. I believe it's number 11. We'll have to leave it at that for now. Alright, there we go. Got a nice RPM, coin number 2 for Carl. Like usual, right? Here's one for Taco John. Coin number 3. Okay, we definitely have an issue with this being an original roll. Or no, it looks like it's not part of an original roll. Well, let's keep moving for now and see what happens. I'll set this one out to the side and I'll give Taco credit for that one. Paul Hampton now. See, it looks like we're back to the original roll again. See, there's another one of the RPMs. Not the prettiest coin in the world, but it is one of the RPMs. I get that one out for pull. Coin number 5 now for Sissy. Okay, this is the same as the first coin we pulled out. So we're on the original roll. And I'll have to look at that coin to see if that was an inserted coin or if it was somehow damaged. But either way, Taco's going to get his money back on that one. Alright, here is another die. 1954S. This one from Mickey. And toning's a little bit different on this one. And it looks like it doesn't match anything so far in the roll. Even if we don't have an original roll here, it could still contain a lot of die varieties because most people don't even look for those. And that we look for makes us a little bit of an anomaly. An abnormality. There's another different die right there. This one is butted right up against the 5 the date. Got nothing going on with it except that it's butted up against the 5 the date. Looks kind of coolish, but it's going to be nothing for die variety. Let's see. Kind of later die state here. A worn out design. Just a little worn out. Alright, let's check the next one. DC. Okay, we are dealing with an original roll here. I've got to figure out what happened to that one coin. But we've seen this one. This die pair, we've seen it before. Or maybe not. That, folks, I have to get really close to it at some point here and figure out exactly what I'm looking at there. But I do believe we have a vertical bar L double die, which would be an extra piece of an L sticking up out of the top of the L right here. I don't have it on the I. Sometimes you'll find it there. Sometimes you'll also find some shadow doubling next to the word in. Neither of those are present here. It is a very small bit of doubling, but that is a double die. No question there. You want to go all in this week, Russell? We've got 9 rolls we'll be doing. Some of them will be express rolls, won't be broadcasting them. Did you get hung up in a bag by chance? An explanation on the one coin. Oh, did it get hung up in a bag? Maybe. It could be. Or it could just be that this person who created this roll of coins dumped out, 5 rolls, and 4 of them were all from the same source, and so they just put 50 coins together in a hurry, and one of them came from a different roll. Russell, I can get you into the reveals for this coming week. I've got to concentrate here for just a minute. Got DC, a double die. Nice little bar L double die. I've not seen one like that on this date yet, so that could be a very first for us. Let's get one up there for Mark and just check real quick, and we don't have the same thing. And it's like we've got some like water staining on these coins, some of them anyway. Die crack on the head, pretty intrusive die crack there on that head. We'll check the reverse on this one. Russell, I can get you in on all of the roll reveals for this coming week. There'll be 9 rolls altogether. 4 of those 9 rolls will be express reveals, which means that they will be done off camera, and there is a highlight show at the end of the week that will take care of all of the extras and goodies that we found in those rolls. And all in for this week would represent somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 to $35 to get you all in. The reveals that we're doing, the express reveals that we're doing, are going to be inexpensive, quick, easy, kind of in and out type rolls that I'll be doing off camera and bringing up at the reveal highlight show. I already got a graphic built for it. And see, that coin was nice, and this one is too. That's another one of our RPMs right there. It's, I believe, RPM 11. You can see an extra serif right here, and then an extra upper left curve right here. So it's a pretty nice RPM. I believe it's number 11. It's doubled about the same as number 11. So there is that. I don't think I ever checked one of these for a double die reverse. Let's see if it has anything on the reverse. No doubling on the reverse, but we've got a nice RPM on the obverse, though. Dirty Water, I am unsure. I know you got in some of the rolls for this week, but I don't know whether you're in this one. I think you are, though, because I think you made it into all of them except the first one. Nothing on this one. This one's for Stan. These are going to be Eastern time. Everything I announce is going to be Eastern time. The show is at 7 p.m. this evening. I can get you in now if you want me to get you in. We've also got a mystery pull coming up Wednesday evening. That's going to be on the 1st of January. New Year's Day in the evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. And you can get in on that at $2 per coin in lots of 5 or 10. So for $10 or $20. No discount for bulk, but you get more coins, you get more chances. And I'm telling you what, those chances are going to be really good. If you'll remember the show that we had last time, there's Dirty Water's first coin. So yes, Dirty Water, you are in on this one. And Frosty now. That looks like a nice, sharp looking coin there. Earlier dice date. Nice early strike on this. Let me brighten it up just a little bit again. Having a little bit of a problem with light. Sometimes my finger hits the little shade that I've got, moves it around a little bit. I probably need a better overall solution for this, but as of yet, haven't come up with one. I'm thinking about it, though. I'm always thinking about it. Well, hello to Scott. How are you doing, sir? Let's see. What do we have here? Just another 54S. Got a nice clash mark on it, though. That's part of the Sea of Scent. See if there's anything on the reverse side of this one. Not picking up on anything doubled on the reverse. That would be a pretty normal thing for 1954S. We don't really know of any double die reverses on 1954S. Adam, yes. Expect to be there Thursday, Friday, and maybe part of Saturday. If you're interested in doing dinner, we will be gathering either on Thursday evening or Friday evening, or possibly even both. I see something that looks like, yeah, this is an RPM. This is definitely an RPM. Nice split lower serif. And what I was noticing was the upper serif, but you can see a nice split on the lower serif, and the upper serif's got a pretty nice extra little poke coming out of it right there. You can see it in the reflection off the 5. There's one of them right there, and then the other one is right here. So that's a different repunch mint mark. So far we've got 2 different repunch mint marks and 1 double die coming out of this roll. Oh, Farm Dog had to cancel. I hate that. Darn it. Is he okay? Is everything, I mean, I guess everything's going okay for him. He just canceled because he couldn't make the trip. Didn't get anything in Otis's coin there. Wishing a happy new year to you too, Dirty Water. I will be awake at midnight, most likely. I am awake at midnight almost every day. I'm awake at 1 o'clock a.m. almost every day. I guess you could count that also for 2 a.m. But I'm usually asleep between 3 and 4. Well, Adam, I will keep you in mind. Just make sure that you keep me notified of where you are and what's going on, so I can remember to include you in any invites we have. Seen this die already. We've seen this one before. This is not the die you're looking for. Move along. Flying Solo, gonna bring his own Millennium Falcon in. Flying Solo, Han Solo. Sissy. Let's see what we got here for Sissy. I see nothing, unfortunately. Nothing there. Point number 21 now. This is the time where we should be starting another one of the reveals. I am running a little late for today, and I'm taking a little extra time just to be thorough. You can't blame me for that. Nothing on that one. Hello, David. We are getting along well. We are playing nicely with others. Is this? Yep, it's another one of those. A little bit difficult to detect looking straight on it like this, but it is a repunch mint mark. I'll need to find myself a little marker to use. I've got a die dot right down here. That's a little break in the die, a little chip in the die right there at the edge of the vest. I also have what appears to be some sort of a hump right here on the die that turned out to be a small cavity on the coin, but you can see there's like a river valley running through here. What else do we have? Anything else for markers? See, this is all damage to the coin, so we can't say that's a marker. Can't use it because the next coin probably doesn't have that. There's a die scratch parallel to the buttonhole on the vest right there. There's more up here, up in here. So there's what looks like angled die scratches, which are going to be north west to southeast. That's right, you woke up late, but at least you woke up. So we're going to hold this one. And on to coin number 23 for Frosty. We are running very slowly, I guess. Did I not give myself enough time to do these? Maybe I'm just scratch out of practice right now. No, I don't get quality sleep. I haven't had quality sleep. I haven't had a real good quality full night of sleep. Other than being drugged, the last time I had a good full night of sleep was probably in 1988. That was one of the RPMs as well. 25, Eric. see what we get here. A nice clash mark, but as it appears, nothing else so far. It's going to be the one with a really nice C clash. Yes, it is. And it works out that's a normal die. Hello again, Parvis. Paul, let me know if you're going to want into the reveals for this week. They are all inexpensive reveals. Should be very fun. We've got some of them that are going to be the new Express reveals, Reveal Express, where I go through all of the coins off camera, and then for just the ones I find that have value, I do one show at the end of all of them where we review all of the different ones from all of the Express reveals that week. I've decided that that would be a good new way of handling some of the reveals that are probably going to be somewhat more mundane, possibly. They're the ones that are either switched all the way off or switched all the way on. Here's Doug. One for Doug. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about weed here is it's technically illegal. Technically illegal to the point that it's still criminally illegal here. There's no such thing as a medical card. But I'm telling you, regardless of how illegal it might be, there are a lot of people who don't seem to care. There's a lot of places where you can find the smell out on the streets and in the public parking lots and other places like that. So, yeah, I don't think it's really enforced. It's just we haven't awakened enough to make it a law that it's okay. I guess you're still supposed to do it in the closet. Mark. On to Mark, and I am not seeing anything special on this one. That's coin number 29. Let's move on. Coin number 30. I'm going to try to get to the next roll within the next 15 minutes. So if you're on looking for the next roll we have up, it'll be about 10-15 minutes from now. That's going to be a 1955S roll. 1955S. Eric Maith can tell you all about 1955S. He found 3 of the RPM number 1 FS501 in a roll that I sent to him a little while back, but he just looked at it this weekend with his daughter. And quite amazed at its value now that it's cherry picker listed. Been in the cherry picker's guide for a little while. Those things are recognized by PCGS, thus they are bringing $100 or more for a really nice uncirculated example. It's a nice earlier die state coin here. I like these that are really clean looking. Don't have a lot of wear to get around. I'll go back and look one more time to be sure. Nope, okay. I just wanted to be sure we didn't have that double die there. Money for 420 dirt. $30 a 50-pound bag. Holy moly. That's expensive dirt. Can you pan it for gold first? Hey, who knows? It might have some gold in it. You know, even a dusting of flour gold's worth a couple of dollars, you know. recoup some of it anyway. How'd you like to do that? Get you a pile of dirt that should work for something, but you wash the rocks instead, seeing what you can find, and turns out that you make like 20 times the money on what you expected to be nothing. Miracle Grow. Why do you need special? I don't understand why you need special dirt. I don't think the plant knows. I mean, of course, if you stick it in a bunch of gravel and sand and try to grow it that way, probably not going to work well. But everyone I've ever known who grows just uses dirt. Miracle Grow or other nutrients in the dirt to help the process. I'm going to be growing peppers this coming spring. I'm going to be growing a lot of peppers. I'm going to be growing enough peppers to fill jars and jars with peppers. Yeah, Home Depot sand has, it does have some gold once in a while. Depends on the load and where it's coming from and all that. But yeah, there was a guy who proved on YouTube that Home Depot sand has gold in it. I think he got like 65 or 70 bags of sand from Home Depot, went through them, washing all of them in a sluice, and I think he found like a grand total of like 3 or 4 grams of gold in it. Maybe not even that much. Nope, don't like Carolina Reapers, don't like ghost peppers, don't like the really, really hot ones. My favorite is actually not going to be a real hot pepper. It's the cayennes. Very flavorful. Very beloved by me and my household. I like those. I like Tabascos. I like Anaheims, which aren't really all that hot to begin with. Jalapenos are okay. They're a little overdone. It's kind of a really common taste. I really like my red peppers better. That is definitely an RPM right there. You can see that on the upper serif. Nothing on the lower serif, but the upper serif definitely has doubling. I mean, you can't say it don't. Come on. Come on. Let's get your lighting on. Let's get your lighting on just right. Here we go. This is close. Let's see if I can get the... Yeah, it's just not enough. Darn it. Just not really enough. It's there. You can see it. Just a little cut in the corner. But it's just not going to work for us as a listable RPM. You imagine once that thing gets to late die state, it's toast. You wouldn't be able to see anything. Wow. David, what state do you live in? Or better yet, what state are you growing in? Because it may not be the same state you live in. California. Yeah, California has pretty good conditions, in most of the state anyway, for growing a lot of sunny things. Things that don't need a lot of rain. Of course, if you're from anywhere near San Francisco, might change that right there. I have no idea what this is. It appears to be a die chip. That's where I'm looking. That's what I'm going with. This thing inside the 9 right here looks like a die chip because we have a nasty die crack on the 9 already, and I'm thinking this could be metal that basically chipped out of the die. That's kind of what it looks like. Hey, look, we've got other die crack. We've got a double clash on here. You can see a double clash of the C. I haven't seen an example of this die so far. This would be the first. Got a crack on the forehead as well. Yeah, I'm going to call that a die chip on the inside of the 9 there. Interesting. Crispy up next. Unfortunately, got a normal coin here for Crispy. Stan? What we got for Stan here? Well, that is a little tiny bark of an RPM. Sure, ref, a little one. We might keep that out. I don't know. So we're getting to a point where we're gonna have to start making a decision with regard to what we list and how much we will list, because there's a point where the ad nauseum of continually listing really, really minor die varieties only makes the hobby a job instead of a hobby. We want it to be a hobby. We want it to be fun. We want it to be something that you can do yourself without having to pay somebody to give you identification. And we want it to be easy enough to use that anybody can do it. And when we start listing late die state examples of really, really minor split serif RPMs, it turns into a chore. So I personally would rather have all of the good stuff listed and leave all that really minor stuff to somebody who has the patience for it and cares enough to want to collect what we call fly specks. Let's see the next one here. We've got another no, but this one is different. Haven't seen this die so far. We got some nice coins, but it is not a completely original roll. It looks like it was an original roll mixed with something else. It's like that. I haven't seen that ever. There's a die scratch going all the way through the wheat, not a crack. Here, number 46, Taco John. Back to Taco John. Hopefully we'll get him a better coin this time around. Oh, we did. Look at that. A little RPM up there on the top serif. You can see that little split right up on the top serif. I don't think it's really going to have anything else going on. Nope, just that little split in the top serif, and that's enough. Good deal. Got Taco John his own RPM out of this roll, man. This one's got a bunch of different listings in it. Number 47 now for Carl. Yeah, nothing there but a nice, clean-looking 1954S. Now 48, crispy. This one's got toning from a thumbprint, and it's also another proven example that we're not playing with a full deck of cards here, because this is a die we've not seen yet. So forgive that this is a mixture of different rolls, but I'm telling you what, we got a bunch of die varieties in here. So it was obviously not switched up like this for the purpose of pulling die varieties out of the roll. It was probably just a large mixture of coins that somebody dumped into tubes, and most of it was from a single source. Okay, here we go again. And this, yeah, that's another one of our really minor RPMs. I have to leave it up to Eric as to whether or not these are worthy of the listing. One for Eric. Possibly a really, really minor RPM, but it's not enough. And nothing else there. So we have been through the entire roll. We have a number of different die varieties in this one. One or two copies of each. So that definitely makes this a mixed bag. Got some decent ones, got some pretty nice ones in here. Got some that we're going to have to take another look at. But overall, got a pretty decent roll out of it. 1954S. Next one we're going to do is 1 year later, 1955S. I'm going to have to actually go in and reschedule it. I'm going to schedule it for 3:30. I got to make a couple of phone calls and such, and I can't do that while I'm doing reveals. So I will get you guys back in tune here in about a half an hour. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll be back, 3:30. So I'll see you then.